Shout out to Onana, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Poor penalty, but I don't take it away from him. That was a wonderful
That was a
save.
good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Sport on Pundits, where we bring to you news, discussions, opinions, and perspectives about football all around the world. From the Premier League to La Liga to sports sometimes. We'll do everything and we're just always having fun. So, as usual, I have with me my uh, I'm the host now, right? I have with me my colleagues, my friends, and lovers of sports, lovers of football, and most importantly, to my left hand side, I have Barka. You see, I'm not letting them introduce themselves, right? To my right hand side, I have CY, and that's because today it's all about business. I know one waste time. Let's just get into it, right?
Absolutely.
So, welcome everybody, and thanks to our subscribers. And I know that after time we always do this for fun, but most importantly, thank you for your support. And we look forward to more subscriptions. So we'll say this is the part I say click here, click here, click anywhere.
Subscribe.
Subscribe on Facebook, YouTube,
Exactly.
Instagram,
Yes, sir.
TikTok.
Yes, so.
You see,
You find SOP everywhere.
these are people, they are always out there on social media, TikTok, whatever. You can find them as well, but please don't find me.
No, find SOP. You don't need to find it. Just find SOP.
All right, so today, I don't know about you, but for me, I want to say thank God the international break is over. Thank God we finally got back to action over the weekend.
Right.
And it was a warm welcome for me, right? So today we'll be talking about not necessarily what happened in the past week, but we want to zoom in into clubs, right? Over a couple of episodes, we've spoken about fans' reaction and stuff, but we've not really had an episode where we spoke about clubs in their entirety, what we expect from them this season, the ones that are resilient, the ones you think will go all the way. And most importantly, it's the fourth week, and you've not put in your predictions. So I think I'm going to start with that. Barka, your top three, your last three. Same thing goes.
I thought we did some predictions already.
I told you next episode.
Oh, okay.
It's been 4 weeks down the line.
Okay.
So your predictions, top four.
Top four. Okay, 115 charges.
But why did you start calling them that?
Because they are in a league of their own.
It's
So
okay. Let's go.
their own battle is in the court, not on the field. Arsenal, Liverpool. Fourth place is the one that is really hard to tell. But I'll say it's between Chelsea, Newcastle, Aston Villa.
You don't rate Manchester United at all.
United, I'm not convinced. Even when you watch that Southampton game, bro, it's 3-0, but if you watch that game from the first half, you'll be surprised how Southampton just fell off. I just think it's just a relegation team, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, especially after the penalty, right?
Yeah, but I'm not yet convinced, at least not yet, with United. So I think it's these three teams that will compete for top four.
All right, you can hear
from what I've seen so far.
Barca's top three: Manchester City 115, Arsenal, Liverpool, either Aston Villa, Newcastle, or Chelsea.
Yeah, bottom three I need to do already.
Hold on. Before it changes its mind. Yes, the Blues, Mr.
Okay.
Incentivized.
Do I start from the bottom or do I
start from the bottom?
From the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the way it goes right now, I can see Everton is already there.
Based
on every season, it's always Everton. So I think I will go with Everton. Then I'll go with Southampton. And I'll go with Chada. I think
pick. There are so many clubs.
I'm not so sure, man.
There's
But
Ipswich, there's Southampton.
no, for me, I feel
Leicester.
There's
no. I
Leicester.
feel like Everton is there confirmed. Then I feel like Southampton is there confirmed. Probably I wouldn't want them to go because of the style of football they play, but I feel like currently they are not doing enough to, but probably we are just like 4 games into the season. So I wouldn't really rate them out yet, but I will still, let me just include them. But I might change them later. Ipswich.
Locked.
Yeah.
So, from SOP, from these two jolly fellows, Man City 115, according to Barka, will win the league. Arsenal will be second. What?
No, I didn't say who will win the league. I'm just saying like this
no,
4 are
not
the ones.
Okay. Rewind the tape. Bottom 3 predictions.
Yeah.
Manchester City 115 in no particular order.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Liverpool. We have either Newcastle, Aston Villa, or Chelsea. No Manchester United.
Yeah.
Bottom 3, we have Everton, Southampton, Ipswich. That's what my panelists have said.
Right.
All right. To me, I'll say no predictions.
Why?
Like I always,
Because it's
I'm the oath. And like I always tell you every time, when it comes to the Premier League, right? For you to start making your picks, you need to play 10 games.
Exactly. So,
Once you play 10 games,
that means you're putting us on the hot seat right now.
yes, we want to see how good your football intuition is.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, back to the session. Now let's talk. Right. Truth be told, before we came on here today, right? I heard one funny thing, right? When I can't even remember what program is it, and this guy was like, obviously a Tottenham Hotspur fan, and he was saying that their stadium only looks good when Beyonce is on it.
But that's not far from the truth, though.
O'Hara.
Yeah, I said it only looks good when Beyonce is on it. So I want to say, right? We have like 6 teams, right? We have Manchester City, we have Arsenal, we have Liverpool, we have Chelsea, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and Tottenham also. Right.
Manchester United.
We're talking about stadiums.
Okay.
Old Trafford is leaking.
According to
Old Trafford is leaking.
That's true, though. I forgot.
Anyways, right. Manchester United is going through a bit of rough patch in terms of everything. We wish them speedy recovery back to where they are, where they are supposed to be, right? And so, with that, you see, I don't like talking about Eric Ten Hag, but see, I just changed my mind. Let's talk about the man again. So, Eric, like you said you were not convinced about Manchester United's win over Southampton, especially because before the penalty saved by shout out to Onana, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Poor penalty, but I don't take it away from him. That was
a good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. And I think shout out to Bruno Fernandes, one pass, the assist, right?
Oh yeah, finally, what an assist.
So yes, for me, when something comes to light, it comes to light. Do I rate them? No. Anyways, so you said you were not convinced by the game.
Yeah.
So especially because Southampton were on the ascendancy all through.
Yeah,
right? They just couldn't. In-game management probably killed them. Like they lost their head after that penalty save. Right. So, what do you think is really missing in Manchester United?
I think like managers need to have an idea, then you need to get players to believe in what you're trying to do, execute. Like last season, this season, I'm not convinced that Eric has been able to do that. Like he hasn't been able to like show an idea. This is what he wants to do. Get the players to buy into it. I don't think he has been able to do that, and I'm not convinced he'll be able to do that. It looks like for Man United to be where they want to be, probably they might have to retool again, find someone else that will be able to bring an idea that players will buy in.
What do you think Arsenal need to do?
Arsenal? I thought you were going to ask me about Manchester United.
No, because you already said it.
Okay. All right. So
I don't want us overflogging Manchester United. They will just think I'm 80.
For me, I'm a big advocate of Arsenal winning the league, even though they're not my team. But I think over the years, like over the past 3 years, we've seen some sort of consistency. Why? The consistency I'm saying is the coach. The coach. I mean, will you allow me to talk?
There's some consistency.
Some consistency, yeah. I will not take that away from them because from where Arsenal were like a few years ago, when Arteta came in, you could see that it was not balanced. But right now, you could see that there is some sort of resilience in the team.
At least nobody's talking about no spine.
No. I think, yeah, for now, I'm not going to talk about the no spine issue. But maybe, we don't know. There might be something that will aggravate that. But for now, I feel like over the last 2 years, Arsenal have been the only consistent team that have been able to win games back to back. And then the manager is also very resilient to pushing, what do you call him? The 115 guys to the max. You understand? So for me, I feel like currently now what they need to be able to overcome and win the league this season would be to stay afloat, to be consistent in their performances. Just like when they played Tottenham. You could see that resilient spirit in the team, the combination of play, like Arteta brought in one spectacular tactics that I actually admire. When you look at me, you will be laughing because I am actually an advocate of Arsenal now. But for real, you could see that they were like a kind of a formidable team play from back to front. Raya is absolutely fantastic in goal.
Wow.
Compared to, I feel like Arteta is just making the right choices right now. And also the master stroke of bringing Jorginho back to the team, you could see that they were kind of very credible attacking defensive play from the middle of the pitch. So I feel that consistency should continue. And if that happens till December, February, I feel Arsenal can do it. Because I know, as soon as these 115 charges begin to drop, I believe that the momentum of Man City will drop. I can tell you, it's going to scatter them.
But that's the thing. Like over the years, we've not seen them.
But you know that.
drop.
Hold on, sorry to cut you short. Have you noticed that in most Premier League campaigns, this is the best start Manchester City have had?
Yeah.
This is the best start.
Even last season, they had a good start as well.
Right. Yeah.
But the last 2 years, like this, like the best.
Yeah, in the last 2 years, right.
that they've had in the Premier League, and that's the problem because normally it's around that February time when they smell blood and they go all over.
No, for me, I don't feel like as soon as those charges begin to drop, certainly Pep Guardiola is going to get it hot and he's going to be confused. At least for the first time in his career, he's going to get it hot. So we just allow them. But for now, I feel like if Arsenal can really grind their wins out, no matter how dirty the match is, but just get it done. Do not accept defeat. Just get it done. I believe that. Look at my boy Havertz. He's playing fantastic at Arsenal.
If the referees don't sabotage.
Exactly. If the referees don't sabotage. Exactly.
Anyways, another question that I want to ask is, okay, let's talk about Mr. Slot. He was slotted last week. What was Anne thinking?
I watched the first half. I just feel like they didn't take their chances in the first half. I still like Liverpool. At least you can see like the idea is there. The coach knows what he wants to do. Chelsea, you can see like the coach knows what he wants to do. So that's like kind of slight problem I had with Man United. But for Slot, I'm fine because I know what he's trying to do. Like I think that game just went against them. Like the first half, they didn't take their chances. Second half, you know how the Premier League is. They got a break and they took it.
Yeah, because
it just depended.
The Premier League can be really punishing. Yeah. Right. So just like it could have gone Southampton's way in the very first half and in the second half.
But at least it's a humbling experience for him because I'm sure like with the kind of start he had, the clean sheet he has, maybe it was already getting to his head.
Yeah.
So at least that humbling experience is good for him as well.
For me, at a point in time, I also thought that maybe the noise got to him because I don't like Liverpool supporters like that. But Liverpool as a club, right? There's a part of me that resonates with them one way or the other, especially from the Champions League. I mean, I supported Liverpool against AC Milan, and then I was a staunch Italian Serie A lover, and I support Liverpool against. So from that point in time, so at least it's good. You can really go back to the drawing board and get things done.
I would say like sometimes it gets hard. You see, like with Ange now, he enjoyed some honeymoon when he first joined.
Yeah.
Now it's getting a bit hard for him because seeing his body language and stuff. So yeah, so we'll see.
So now let's talk about Big Ange and football. What is wrong in sports? I mean, they got Solanke in, they got quite a few people in, and it's still looking like they don't know what to do up front. Well, I mean, with the Arsenal game, I mean, I saw 21 crosses, no connection. Apart from the fact that Raya was always fantastic up in the air, right? But 21 crosses, not to anyone.
Well, for me, I feel like Big Ange is doing his bits, right? But you could also know that sports would always be sports.
Jesus Christ.
Sports would always be sports. But the fact is, I see that there are good players in the team, but it's not gelling yet. Playing as a collective unit is not there yet. But you could see that they are doing one or two things. For me, I feel what they could do right now is to stick on their gameplay. Probably, maybe
with the 21 crosses, no.
Well. For me, you can't say that Solanke was a bad buy for them because you know that what do you call him? Their sports director or whoever will not go for all those top guys.
Oh, so Solanke is a top guy.
He's a top guy for me, but I feel like he's better than. So you see that maybe with time, like you said, let's get them to 10 games and see. Because I feel like Big Ange is actually like a very good coach, and you could see their pattern of play, even though Arsenal were able to nullify their game pattern, but they really were very, very fast on the counter-attack. They could also build from the back. You could see their wingers are on point. Their left back, the left back and the right back, they are doing their bits as well. So you could see that probably they just need a bit of luck as well, because in football you would not deny that luck is also part of the things you should put into consideration. So if they can go on probably a good run of form of four wins in a stretch, in a bounce, I feel like their confidence will be back and they'll be there just to take off points from few top teams.
Yeah, that depends on their fixtures. Anyway, I'll get back to that. So now this is a brand new segment on SOP. So it's called Still a Player. Okay, all right. So for now we only talk about the top 5 teams. Right. Barka, as an Arsenal fan, if you were still a player from Man City straight into the Arsenal team that will help them win the league, who are you still?
Of course, it's Erling Haaland. That is not even hard.
No questions.
That's the major difference, bro. He has scored that goals. He has scored more than all the Premier League teams
together.
So, that is easy.
As a Chelsea fan, right? If you will still any player from the top 5 to make your team better, who are you still?
I think this will go as a surprise.
Yeah, I know who you still.
Who? You don't know.
Go ahead.
I think I will steal Saliba from Arsenal. Because and defense is leaking shit right now.
No, but why do you want to steal Saliba?
I think I will steal Saliba. For me, I think, you see, when Saliba came into the league, right, he was leaking, right?
Saliba has been solid. Gabriel, yes, maybe he was leaking.
Gabriel, yes.
But for me, I feel over the past 2 years, the guy has turned into a prime Puyol of those days. So for me, that's the guy I would actually drag into my team any day.
So if you were still a player from the top 5 to make Manchester United better, which player are you stealing?
Man
From-
United.
From top 5, which
Mm.
player are you stealing for Manchester United? Because you cannot give them Ireland. They don't know what to do with it.
I think Rodri.
Mm.
Rodri will help their midfield a lot. Like it will like improve it like a lot. Like from the problems they have. When it comes to press and how to build from the back. Rodri.
So Rodri to Manchester United.
Yeah.
If you, as a Liverpool fan, will steal a player to make Liverpool better, which player are you stealing? And from which team?
Well, Liverpool currently they still have an issue with the strike force, the striker. So I feel I will still go with Erling Haaland
To Liverpool.
to Liverpool. Yeah. If
Wow.
Haaland should go to Liverpool, I think that team would actually be upgraded and they're certainly challenging for the title.
Hold on, how many chances does Liverpool create?
For me, I don't think goals is their problem. Even last season. Like their front three, they have goals.
For
But-
me,
Jota,
apart from
there's-
Salah, even Jota is
Luis-
not performing.
No,
Jota
you
is not
don't expect
performing.
Jota to come back from injury and go
So
back.
Jota is not. For me, I feel also this other guy, what do you call him, Diaz, Luis Diaz. He's okay, but the thing is, he's not consistent.
Yeah, he's not consistent. But if Jota is fit, gets it, he will score.
If Jota is fit, I as an Arsenal
But for me, I think
Salah
their
will score.
midfield
Nunes
is
will
okay.
score, but you need like 5.
Their midfield is okay. Their defense is a bit okay.
Their midfield is not okay.
Their midfield is not okay.
Oh.
I thought you would steal
It's
somebody.
not
from the
okay,
midfield.
bro.
No,
What is
no.
the creativity in Liverpool's midfield?
Well, for me, I feel Zabosla is okay.
It's not.
Zabosla is okay. They still have Endo, and that guy
Hmm?
actually played well last
That's
season.
the thing. The Endo is just like an average DM in
He's
Premier
an
League.
average DM.
It's not that one that will
I
take
thought
you
you
to another
would
level.
be stealing midfielder from them.
Midfielder. No, I feel their strike force still needs an upgrade, just like Chelsea's.
Yeah, I thought you
Just
would.
his strike force.
Yeah.
Just his strike force.
Strike force.
Before the big league,
For us, no. If you look at, I did not want to bring Chelsea in on this episode.
you are then
I should talk about it.
No. Okay, so we've stolen a player,
Yeah.
right? Two, right. So for Spurs, what player would you give Spurs that you can guarantee will go in there and turn their fortune around?
Spurs. What do they need right now?
The only thing I can give Spurs is trophies.
Mm.
I think that's true. Maybe I could loan them one of my
Once you
trophies.
win one, think fortunes will change.
Exactly.
No matter how we try. Because if you look at that defense, let's take it back. There's Kulusevski from the whatever, a very good player. There's VDV. There's Poro. Right? There's Poro.
The defense is solid.
Son is still good.
Mm.
Now they have Dominic Solanke in front. Right?
Mm.
They have players that on a good day, maybe I can give them Kudus.
So,
No.
To do so.
I think Foden.
Yeah, agree.
At
Maybe
least they need a proven winner that will help change their mentality.
Mm.
Because that club has a serious mentality
yeah.
issue.
They just need someone that has won a trophy, maybe like a serial winner.
Yeah.
Probably, or should I say maybe a serial coach that has that winning mentality.
They had Jose.
They did not give Jose Mourinho a chance.
I think that's the same issue they have with Angie now.
They don't give the chance to coaches. You know, that's the problem with that.
Because they can't match their appetite or their mentality to win.
Yeah.
So those coaches one we've already seen it's not gonna work.
Okay.
It's not gonna work.
So for me, they just need someone that can win matches, someone that can just guarantee them goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we call this session over, one more thing I need you to do. You're a Chelsea fan, you're an Arsenal fan. If you're going to kick a player out of your team, which player are you kicking out? Please don't tell me Modric.
The number one person I'll kick out of my team without hesitation, without any remorse, is Jackson. Nicholas Jackson. I will kick him with all the amount of force.
Why?
I am willing to give him a chance. But the fact is this, you stay at Chelsea, but for those kind of, grinding wins, you're not able to bring the team forward. Okay, you had a one-on-one chance to at least attempt, hit the post. Let us see that at least there is an attempt. But no, you will just balloon the thing over the bar, and then yet you will now be carrying your head like something is wrong with you. You saw when Nkunku came in. They passed from Jadon Sancho. He was, that's a typical instinct of a striker.
So you prefer Nkunku to Jackson?
I can tell you, if Nkunku does not score in 5 games, I am okay for him to still run my 9.
No, please knock that in. Flashing, teachable moment. Nkunku, 5 games. Right. Barka, in Arsenal team, which player are you kicking off and why?
I'm thinking there are two people I'm thinking.
This one I will respond. And I want to respond so that James can be rude.
No, 2 or 3, sir.
Who are you kicking?
I'm thinking. I wanted to say Party, but let me allow Party.
No, Party is still okay.
In midfield, we still can give him a time, maybe until January or end of season. It's okay. But when I look at that attack, then you see Martinelli. I see Gabriel Jesus.
One is not even giving a savior vibes, even after answering.
Gabriel Jesus, not Martinelli, I can still allow him. Because he won't score, his productivity is bad right now, but I feel he might still offer some stuff defensively.
This is what he said last season.
Injury,
this is what you said last season.
His availability is better than Gabriel Jesus. So I'm going for Jesus.
Okay.
Gabriel Jesus.
This one, now I don't know. I was telling a few of my friends in the other WhatsApp group across the world that, and now I don't have to worry about Martinelli because I have Sterling.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about.
I think that was
Martinelli.
A big upgrade. Seriously.
because even though we were really, really depleted against Tottenham Hotspur, when I saw the bench, attack-wise, I was like, okay, right. We took Martinelli off, we took Trossard off, and we still had. Even Sterling could have scored if he was ready to shoot.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about Martinelli anymore. But this is based on one particular match, and I'm using the match against Tottenham Hotspur to judge. Right? If I'm kicking people off the team, right, I won't kick them off the squad, but I'll just kick them to the bench. I won't lie to you, Partey still has it technically, but his legs are gone.
His legs are gone.
Right? Jorginho, the two most let down for me in that game against Tottenham Hotspur were Martinelli, Jorginho, and Partey. Those 3 people, the number of turnovers that they gave in that match, and Partey could have costed us 2 or 3 times around the box when he was trying to clear the ball. Right. Those 3, I will relegate them to the bench. But I feel like the catch is this. Partey is a fantastic player. If we have, and I think that game against Tottenham also shows why Odegaard is underrated. Because the extra work rate he provides in the midfield is the reason why tired legs don't get found out. Because he's always running, combing, going up and down. And we also miss Declan Rice a bit. Even though I believe Rice has not been at its best.
No, those 2, they can cover the midfield well. Like, even our press starts from Odegaard.
But if I'm definitely, and I've always told people, I have a friend, Tuji, right? When he said we're buying Gabriel, I told him, this Jesus cannot walk on water. I know. But do I like what he offers? If not for injury, maybe a bit. At the end of the day, to me, when I see Gabriel Jesus, I see Lacazette. Everything is work rate, no result. Right. He can use his energy.
But Lacazette was fit. This guy is not even fit, bro. That's
but when who killed Messi's career?
Yeah, I know, but at least he's not injured always. You understand? Him is available, so it matters.
But I believe Gabriel Jesus has turned a corner. This season, he will stay fit. I pray in Jesus' name. Anyways, so with that, I'm going to sign off. Any parting words?
Well, thank you so much for bringing this segment. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Fun, right?
That's why you are a good host.
That's fun.
All right, Barka. Any parting words?
No last words. Sorry, no parting words. Just enjoy the midweek. Then we'll come back again.
Yep.
Let's producer. Next week, another show.
I want to say this. In the next 3 game weeks, 1 coach will be sacked.
Who could that be?
Thank you. Next episode.
See you.
By the way, this Nottingham Forest guy has proved me wrong, Sha. You will survive.